Hi, my name is Brooke and I love doing crafts. And whenever I do the crafts, people always ask me, how did you do that? So I'd like to show how to do one of the crafts that I'm going to start today. And that is a crayon art with a silhouette of an umbrella. So the supplies we'll need is crayons, of course, and a canvas. And I'll go step by step on how I do this art. So I started off with a blank canvas that I got at Michael's, and I traced a picture from the internet, just entered silhouette of a couple under an umbrella. There was many ideas, but this is the one that I decided I liked. So I will cut it out, and I've decided that I would just Mod Podge it onto the canvas. Mod Podge you can get at any art supply store, Hobby Lobby, Joann's Fabrics, Michael's. And I'm going to cut out the silhouette with scissors. So I went ahead and cut the image out. If you want a more exact cutout, you can use an X-Acto knife. I figured since the picture matches the canvas, I won't have to go in great detail in between. So we'll go ahead and find where you want to put it on your canvas. I think right here is good. And go ahead and Mod Podge it to the canvas. Mod Podge the canvas first so that it actually stays on the canvas. Then you could do a small layer of it on here, and it'll dry clear, so don't worry about it being white right now. Alright, so now we'll let it dry, and while that's drying we'll go ahead and pick out the colors of the crayons that we want to use. Some options, a lot of people do the rainbow, you can do all one color. Because it's an umbrella, I kind of want to go with the blues and grays to make it look like rain. Clean. So you go ahead and pick whatever colors you want. I'm going to do the blues and the grays. Maybe a little black. A little white. So I'm going to go ahead and break these in half, maybe even in thirds. Just depends how long you want the rain to go down. And you're just going to hot glue them to the top in whatever order you want. Again, you could buy a hot glue gun at any art store. Alright, we've allowed the silhouette to dry. The Mod Podge is now dry, and now I've set this up on the counter. I'm going to hot glue the crayons to the very top of the canvas. Okay, so we just finished gluing all the crayons onto the canvas. There will be some glue that will dry on top of the crayons that's just stringy. You could pull that off just to make it more cleaner. We want to block the umbrella so that when the crayons melt, they're not falling onto your drawing. And to do that, we're going to use a roll of duct tape. By putting the duct tape, and I've squeezed it just to form it to the shape of the umbrella so that when the crayon melts, it'll have a natural look on the umbrella. So this will be here, and as the crayons melt, it'll go around the masking tape and make a nice rainfall around the umbrella. So we need to put this at an angle. I'm going to use the window ledge. That way the masking tape, the duct tape, can sit on here without messing up. So I went ahead and let my canvas sit in the sun for 1 or 2 hours just to soften the crayon before I start blow drying it. So I've already been blow drying it for 30 minutes, and the crayons are soft enough so that there's a nice result of the actual heat melting the crayon. You can spend more time on certain sections to get a thinner crayon look, or you can spend less time and get just drips of crayon, just depending on what preference and how you want it to look. So I'm going to go ahead and spend a little more time blow drying this section just so it drip more down. And there's the finished product.